Look at this. On the left, Pharrell Williams in 2003. On the right, Pharrell Williams in 2025. Can you spot the difference? No. Seriously? Can you? This man was born April 5th, 1973, but if I showed you this picture without telling you his age, you'd swear he's in his late 20s. No wrinkles, no gray hair, skin glowing like he just walked out of a time machine. For years, people have been searching on Google, is Pharrell Williams a vampire? Thousands of people. I'm not joking. The internet is convinced this man discovered the fountain of youth. But here's the truth, and it's going to surprise you. Pharrell isn't a vampire. He's not using secret Hollywood drugs. He doesn't have a team of surgeons on speed dial. What he is doing is something shockingly simple, something you can start doing today. In the next 15 minutes, I'm breaking down Pharrell's complete anti-aging system, the 5 foods he eats religiously. His intense morning routine starts at 5 a.m. His skincare secrets that dermatologists swear by, and most importantly, the mindset that's kept him looking 29 for over 2 decades. By the end of this video, you'll have the exact blueprint. No fluff, no theories, just proven strategies backed by science and Pharrell's own words. But before we get there, let me ask you something. Where are you watching this from right now? Drop your city and country in the comments. I want to see how far this message is reaching. Now, let's dive in. Before we unlock his secrets, you need to understand who Pharrell Williams really is. Because this isn't just about looking young, it's about a life lived with purpose. Most people see Pharrell today, worth hundreds of millions, dressed in designer clothes, creative director of Louis Vuitton, and assume he was born into privilege. Wrong. Pharrell grew up in Virginia Beach, Virginia, in a modest household. His father, Pharrell Williams, was a handyman who painted houses for wealthy clients. Money was tight. His mother, Carolyn, was an educator who eventually earned a doctorate degree in education. She instilled in Pharrell the value of discipline and learning. As a kid, Pharrell wasn't the cool guy. He wasn't the star athlete. He was the music nerd who met Chad Hugo at a summer band camp. Together they formed the Neptunes, a production duo that would go on to shape the sound of an entire generation. By the early 2000s, the Neptunes were producing for everyone: Jay-Z, Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, Snoop Dogg. At one point, they produced over 43% of songs playing on American radio. 43%. Let that sink in. But 2013, that was Pharrell's year. He had 3 massive hits simultaneously: Blurred Lines with Robin Thicke, Get Lucky with Daft Punk, and his solo smash, Happy, which became a global anthem. The song was nominated for an Academy Award and has been played at millions of weddings, parties, and celebrations worldwide. He's won 13 Grammy Awards. He's a fashion icon with his own brands, Billionaire Boys Club and Ice Cream. He's the creative director for Louis Vuitton menswear. He's worked with Chanel, Adidas, and collaborated with everyone from Snoop Dogg to Daft Punk to Kendrick Lamar. But here's what matters for this video. Through all of this, the stress, the travel, the late nights in the studio, the pressure of running multiple businesses, Pharrell has barely aged. While other celebrities his age are showing wrinkles, gray hair, and the weight of time, Pharrell looks almost identical to how he looked 20 years ago. So what's different about him? What does he know that the rest of us don't? Let's start with the foundation, what he puts in his body every single day. Pharrell's diet isn't some crazy Hollywood detox or extreme cleanse. It's actually surprisingly simple. But the consistency, that's where the magic happens. Let me break down the 5 key foods that keep this man looking 29. Pharrell follows a mostly plant-based diet, and if you opened his refrigerator right now, you'd find more kale than most grocery stores carry. Now, I know what you're thinking. Kale? Really? That's the secret? Stay with me. Leafy greens like kale, spinach, collard greens, and Swiss chard are packed with vitamin A, your skin's best friend. It promotes cell turnover, which means your skin is constantly regenerating instead of looking dull and aged. Vitamin C, the collagen builder. Without vitamin C, your body can't produce collagen, the protein that keeps your skin firm and youthful. Vitamin K reduces dark circles under your eyes and helps with skin elasticity. Antioxidants. These are your body's defense system against free radicals, unstable molecules that damage your cells and accelerate aging. But here's what most people miss. Leafy greens are also hydrating. They're about 90% water, which means they help your body stay hydrated from the inside out. And hydrated skin? That's youthful skin. Pharrell doesn't just throw kale in a smoothie once a week. He makes greens a daily, non-negotiable part of his diet. Salads, sautéed greens, green juices. It's a lifestyle, not a trend. Science backs this up. A study from Rush University found that people who eat one serving of leafy greens daily have slower rates of cognitive decline. Their brains age 11 years slower than those who don't. If it works for your brain, imagine what it does for your skin. Pharrell isn't vegan, he's mostly plant-based, but he makes exceptions for high-quality fish, especially salmon. And this is critical. Salmon is one of the most powerful anti-aging foods on the planet. Here's why. Omega-3 fatty acids. These are essential fats your body can't produce on its own. They reduce inflammation, and inflammation is the root cause of aging. Chronic inflammation breaks down collagen, weakens your immune system, and makes you look older faster. Astaxanthin. This is the antioxidant that gives salmon its pink color. Studies show it's 6,000 times more powerful than vitamin C at fighting free radicals. It also protects your skin from UV damage, like an internal sunscreen. High-quality protein. Maintains muscle mass and keeps your metabolism running efficiently. As you age, you lose muscle, but high-quality protein slows this process. Vitamin D supports bone health, hormone regulation, mood, and immune function. Low vitamin D is linked to faster aging and increased disease risk. Research from the University of California found that people who eat fish 2 to 3 times per week have significantly lower markers of inflammation, reduced risk of heart disease, and better cognitive function as they age. Pharrell gets this. He doesn't eat fried fish sticks. He's eating wild-caught salmon, grilled, baked, or poached, 2 to 3 times a week. Clean, simple, effective. Here's where most people mess up. They eat refined carbs, white bread, white rice, pasta, which spike your blood sugar, cause inflammation, and accelerate aging. Pharrell? He avoids that trap completely. He opened a restaurant in Miami called Swan, partnering with chef Jean Imbert. The focus? Locally sourced, sustainable ingredients and whole grains like quinoa, brown rice, farro, and oats. Why does this matter? Slow-releasing energy. Whole grains don't spike your blood sugar. They provide steady energy throughout the day, which means no crashes, no cravings, no mood swings. Fiber keeps your gut healthy. And here's the thing, your skin reflects what's happening in your gut. A healthy gut equals glowing skin. An unhealthy gut equals inflammation, breakouts, and dull skin. B vitamins and magnesium support energy production at the cellular level and reduce stress hormones like cortisol, which literally ages you faster. When your blood sugar is stable, your body produces less insulin and cortisol. Less cortisol means less breakdown of collagen. Less insulin means less fat storage and inflammation. Pharrell's message is clear. Ditch the white stuff. Go whole grain. Your body and your face will thank you. Pharrell worked with plant-based nutrition coach Marco Borges, the same guy who coached Jay-Z and Beyoncé during their 22-day vegan challenge. While Pharrell isn't fully vegan, he eats tons of plant-based proteins, beans, lentils, chickpeas, and quinoa. Why? High in protein and fiber. keeps you full longer and stabilizes blood sugar, no more afternoon crashes or late-night cravings. Rich in antioxidants, protects your cells from oxidative stress, which causes aging at the DNA level. Anti-inflammatory. Unlike red meat, which can increase inflammation, plant-based proteins reduce it. Less inflammation equals slower aging, easier on digestion. Your body spends less energy breaking down plant proteins, which means more energy for cellular repair and regeneration. Here's the key. Pharrell isn't eating processed fake meats. He's eating whole food plant proteins, real beans, real lentils, real chickpeas. Not packaged, not fried, just clean, nutrient-dense food. Your gut processes these foods efficiently, absorbs the nutrients, and your skin glows as a result. It's that simple. This might sound basic, but it's Pharrell's #1 secret, and most people completely ignore it. Pharrell is obsessed with water, not coffee, not soda, not juice, not energy drinks. Water. He even partnered with Evian to create limited edition bottles called Fountain of Youth. And he said this, "Staying hydrated is fundamental to my wellness routine." Why is water so powerful? Flushes out toxins. Your kidneys filter waste, but they need water to do it. Without enough water, toxins build up, causing inflammation and dull skin. Keeps skin plump and youthful. Dehydrated skin looks immediately older, fine lines appear deeper, skin looks saggy, and you lose that natural glow. Transports nutrients. Water carries vitamins and minerals to every cell in your body. Without it, even the best diet won't work. Regulates body temperature and metabolism. Proper hydration supports every metabolic process, from fat burning to muscle recovery. Studies show that even mild dehydration, just 1 to 2% loss of body water, can impair cognitive function, mood, and skin appearance. Pharrell drinks water all day long. No exceptions. And here's his rule: no eating after 6 p.m. This gives his body 12 to 14 hours to rest, repair, and detox overnight, a form of intermittent fasting that science shows reduces inflammation and promotes cellular repair. The pattern in his diet? Look at what we just covered. Plant-forward, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, omega-3 rich, salmon for healthy fats, low in processed foods, no junk, no sugar, no soda. Hydration-focused, water is non-negotiable. Time-restricted eating, no food after 6 p.m. This isn't extreme, it's intentional. And that's the difference. Okay, so we've covered what Pharrell eats, but diet alone doesn't give you abs and endless energy at 51. Let's talk about his morning routine, because it's absolutely intense. Pharrell wakes up at 5 a.m. every single day. Not because he has to, but because he chooses to. This is his sacred time, before the world wakes up, before the emails start flooding in, before the chaos begins. He's said in interviews, "The morning is mine. It's when I set the tone for everything that follows." Early risers aren't just disciplined, they're strategic. Studies show that people who wake up early have lower stress levels, better problem-solving abilities, more consistent routines, higher productivity throughout the day. But Pharrell doesn't wake up at 5 a.m. to scroll Instagram. He's got work to do. Yes, you heard that right. 500 crunches every single morning. Now let's be honest. Most fitness experts will tell you 500 crunches is overkill. You don't need to do 500 crunches to get abs. But here's what it shows. Discipline. Pharrell isn't doing this because it's optimal. He's doing it because it's his ritual. It's his way of proving to himself that he's committed, that he's not making excuses, that he's willing to do what most people won't, and that mindset, that bleeds into every area of his life. Core strength isn't just about looking good. It improves posture, makes you look taller, more confident, younger, supports every movement you make, prevents injury, increases stability, builds mental toughness. If you can do 500 crunches, you can handle stress. After 500 crunches, Pharrell holds a plank for 5 minutes straight. If you've ever tried holding a plank for even 1 minute, you know how brutal this is. Your core is shaking, your arms are trembling, your mind is screaming at you to quit. But Pharrell doesn't quit. He holds it for 5 full minutes. This isn't just physical, it's mental. It's about focus, patience, resilience. A 5-minute plank builds core stability, the foundation of all movement, mental toughness, the ability to push through discomfort, full body strength. Planks engage shoulders, back, legs, glutes. But the real benefit, it teaches you that you're stronger than you think, that you can endure, that you can win the battle against your own mind. After his workout, Pharrell takes an hour-long super hot bath with Epsom salts. The heat is intense, hot enough to sweat out 2 to 3 pounds of water weight. But this isn't about weight loss, it's about the ritual. He uses this time to meditate, clearing his mind, focusing on the day ahead. Pray, connecting to something bigger than himself, write. Journaling thoughts, ideas, gratitude, think through problems, solving challenges before they become urgent. Give thanks, expressing gratitude to the universe. This is his mental reset, his moment of clarity. The heat also opens pores and detoxifies skin, relaxes muscles, and reduces inflammation, increases circulation, promotes deep relaxation. Then, he follows it with a freezing cold shower for 5 minutes. This hot-cold contrast is called contrast therapy, and it's been used for centuries. Finns use saunas followed by ice plunges. Japanese use hot onsens followed by cold baths. Athletes use ice baths for recovery. The benefits are real. Improves circulation, gets blood flowing to skin and organs, boosts immune function, cold exposure, activates brown fat, and strengthens immunity, reduces inflammation, speeds up muscle recovery, increases mental clarity. Cold showers activate your nervous system and sharpen focus. Releases endorphins, natural mood boost. Pharrell's morning routine isn't just about fitness. It's about preparing his mind and body for greatness. Now let's talk about the weapon that keeps Pharrell's skin looking 29, his skincare routine. And trust me, this is where most men completely drop the ball. About 20 years ago, Pharrell looked in the mirror and didn't like what he saw. He's admitted this in interviews. He said, "I looked blurred, tired, puffy, like someone who stopped choosing himself." That moment changed everything. He went to a dermatologist, Dr. Elena Jones, and learned the basics of skincare. Not complicated, not expensive, just consistent. And from that knowledge, he eventually created his own skincare line called Human Race in 2020. His routine? 3 simple steps. That's it. Step 1, rice powder cleanser, 12:30 to 12:45. This isn't your regular face wash. It contains fruit alpha-hydroxy acids, AIAs, which gently exfoliate dead skin cells, even out skin tone, brighten dull skin, give that fresh, smooth texture. You use this every morning and night, no skipping. Pharrell has said, "I exfoliate like a madman. To me, the key is just exfoliating, like a monster. There's a lot of dead skin, all the time." This exfoliator uses glycolic acid to remove dead skin cells faster, prevent premature aging, start the skin renewal process, keep skin looking healthy and youthful. He exfoliates 3 to 4 times per week, consistently. The final step locks everything in. This cream contains snow mushroom extract, holds 500 times its weight in water, better than hyaluronic acid. Niacinamide reduces inflammation, minimizes pores, even skin tone. This gives his skin that signature glow. The key lesson? It's not about having 10 products. It's about having the right products and using them every single day. Pharrell doesn't skip, not when he's tired, not when he's traveling, not when he's busy. Consistency is everything. But here's what most people completely miss. Pharrell's youthful appearance isn't just about diet, exercise, and skincare. It's about his mindset. And this might be the most important part. When asked what makes him happy, Pharrell always gives the same answer: my family, my loved ones. His song, Happy, wasn't just a hit. It was a reflection of how he approaches life. Science shows that chronic stress accelerates aging, increases cortisol, breaks down collagen, weakens immune system, literally makes you look older, but happiness does the opposite. Studies show that people with positive outlooks live up to 7 years longer than pessimists, have stronger immune systems, get sick less often, recover faster from illness, resilience is tied to mindset, have better skin, less stress equals less cortisol equals less aging. Pharrell radiates positivity. In interviews, he speaks with gratitude, curiosity, and respect. He lifts others up. He creates environments where creativity flourishes. This isn't just feel-good talk, it's science. Pharrell doesn't obsess over aging. He focuses on creating, making music, designing fashion, building businesses, spending time with his wife Helen and their 4 children. He once said, "I didn't like what I saw in the mirror. I looked blurred, tired, puffy, like someone who stopped choosing himself." Notice that phrase? Stop choosing himself. That's the key. Pharrell made a choice to prioritize his health, not out of vanity, out of self-respect. He wanted to show up as the best version of himself, for his family, for his work, for his legacy. Some people will say, "Oh, it's just genetics." And yes, genetics play a role, but here's the truth. Genetics load the gun. Lifestyle pulls the trigger. You can have great genes and ruin them with a poor diet, no exercise, chronic stress, and bad habits. Or you can have average genes and maximize them with discipline, consistency, and smart choices. Pharrell chose the latter, and that's what makes him different. So what can you do today? Let me give you the exact steps. Step 1. Clean up your diet. Add leafy greens to every meal. Eat wild-caught fish 2 to 3 times per week. Switch from white rice, bread to whole grains, quinoa, brown rice, oats. Cut out soda and sugary drinks. Drink water. Stop eating after 6 or 7 p.m. Give your body time to repair. Step 2. Move your body daily. You don't need to do 500 crunches, seriously, but commit to 20 to 30 minutes of movement. Every morning, core work, walking, yoga, strength training, just move. Step 3. Take care of your skin. Find a simple 3-step routine. Cleanse, exfoliate, moisturize. Be consistent. Every single day, no excuses. Protect your skin from the sun. Wear SPF daily. Step 4. Prioritize hydration. Drink at least 8 glasses of water per day. More if you're active or live in a hot climate. Your skin will thank you. Step 5. Cultivate happiness. Spend time with people you love. Find work that gives you purpose. Practice gratitude daily. Reduce stress through meditation, prayer, or journaling. Step 6. Be consistent. Pharrell said it best. "I had to fight for it. This body, this energy. It wasn't handed to me. I earned it." That's the secret. It's not one thing. It's doing the right things. Every single day. No shortcuts, no magic pills, just discipline and consistency. So there you have it. Pharrell Williams's complete blueprint to looking 29. It's not magic. It's not luck. It's choosing yourself every single day. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these habits are you going to start today? Are you going to clean up your diet? Start exercising in the morning? Finally take care of your skin? Drop a comment below and let me know. And tell me, where are you watching this from? I love seeing this community grow across the world. If you found this helpful, we've got something special for you. Click the link in the description to Telegram community, designed specifically for people over 40 who are serious about living their healthiest, most vibrant life. And if you want more stories like this, real people, real strategies, real results, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're breaking down the secrets of ageless living, one story at a time. Remember, you're not getting older, you're getting better. Now go drink some water, eat some greens, and choose yourself today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.